The great outdoors, something many of us have lost touch with. Our busy lives mean that we spend more time on the morning commute rather than enjoying the 3.1 million hectares of woodland we have here in the UK. But there's one man that breaks that mould. Steve England has spent the majority of his life learning from the land. With a survival bag on his back and a compendium of knowledge in his head, he's going to introduce a self-confessed city boy, me, to the great outdoors. I'm Jamie Lowe, and I'm going wild with Steve England. We've come to Stoke Park, an area of woodland that Steve knows like the back of his hand. But who is Steve England, and how did he come to know so much about nature?
I describe myself as an outdoor enthusiast, somebody who is very passionate about outdoor and the educational value of being outdoors. From childhood, I have earliest memories of being here from 3-4 years old, walking around the cornfields with my dad. It's been a very wild life, for sure. I've had a very wild life.
And it's that lifetime of knowledge and experience that Steve is all too willing to share. And it's not long until he spots something interesting on the forest floor.
So if you look at some of the old logs that we've got around this park, this is a great example of some of the things. And if you roll it over, sometimes you can find really exciting things underneath. Like this. There. This little fella. And he's fast asleep. This is a leopard slug.
That's an ugly looking thing.
Well, I wonder what it thinks about us. And it's called a leopard slug because of its coloration, literally of a leopard. And this one's dormant now. It's hibernating for winter. It's gone to sleep. So it's found itself a nice cozy dry little spot, and it's gone to sleep for winter. This will wake up in spring and then off it goes. But what's interesting about these, Jamie, slugs are hermaphrodites. They have male and female sexual reproduction. So this will be carrying eggs already, and then in the spring when it wakes up, it'll lay its eggs, and then the process follows. But what's really interesting about this slug is this is a carnivore slug. This slug will actively hunt other slugs and eat them.
And how does it do that? Has it got teeth? It
has raspers.
Rasper?
In its mouth parts they have raspers. We can't really see much now.
Oh my god, it's massive.
This is small compared to some of them. Some of them grow literally to the size of your hand. They are really huge slug. But this is the only carnivorous slug that we've got in the UK. So these hunt other slugs. Look at that. Beautiful. And they have 4 eyes as well. You see on the eyes there? You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 to each side. You see? So it's become active now, Jamie, and the reason why is because of the body heat of my hand. It's woken it up and it's making it move around. And as you can see, the colorations on it are amazing, exactly like a leopard.
Wow.
But it's become mobile now because it's warmed up because of the heat of my hand. But I think what the right thing to do is to put this back to sleep now and let it go back for its winter sleep. Just there. And we're going to cover some leaves over it.
So that's Cannibalistic slugs checked off the list. Next time on our journey into the wild, I'll be doing the eating as we forage for food on the forest floor.
Well, I think there's only one way to find out, Jamie, don't you? No. And that's for you to have a taste, okay?